Good morning. So today we're going to be focusing on this tool called the Lasso tool. We're going to be using it to we're going to be focusing on Lasso tool. We're going to be focusing on brush tool and some of these whole things here, right? And also Lasso tool with this polygon tool. Now, what we're going to be using Lasso tool to do is um, one of this. Now, when you're removing background from this kind of, if you notice, if you zoom in, you can see that there is not a lot of contrast between this heart and this background. And if you, on a normal, say you want to remove the background, this is what you get. According to the last time I thought was okay for in case according to the last time I showed you on this, let me do it again. Control said according to the last time I showed you on how to remove background. From here, select, you come to subject, you go to select, come to subject, and if you click on it, you will see that automatically it chooses the subject, but it's not always perfect. And if you notice, look at this car, look at here, right? And if you do it like this, see, I am looking this picture is looking down, but you can still see that this same picture has been used here. I'm not looking very bad, right? You can also see that it has also been used here, right? Do you get? So coming back to this place, you know that this is bad. So what do? We have to use a lasso to correct it, right? So this is where lasso 2 comes in. Then for this polygon 2, I saw this design on Pinterest and I don't know where I would have gotten this image from, so I decided to use it on another design. Now I might need this laptop for another design. Now there's no way I can use Lasso 2. If in the previous class I talked about how you can use this polygon to remove, carve out images you want to remove, and Lasso 2 for stuffs that are for images that are in the family of polygons, right? Square, rectangle, hexagon, nonagon, polygons, right? So GON, please. So yeah, do you get? So now, but for this polygon 2, it helps, right? You can just click and draw. So then for eraser 2, we're going to be using it because we're going to be having this image, right? Let me close this image, because we're going to be doing something like a flyer design, quick one, and this image. So this bad boy here, this man or this good man is going to be in front of these two beautiful ladies. And we're going to blend all of them into this background. Let me see. I don't think I have a very nice background here, but let me see. I would find a background eventually, right? So that is that about that. So let's get to it. First things first, we're starting from this guy, right? And remember, select subject, or let's start from the easier ones so you see how, so you don't think that Photoshop always not select the subjects well. It always does select them well. It's just that sometimes it doesn't because there's not enough contrast between the background and the image. You see how sweet this is. So we don't have an issue with this, neither will we have an issue with this. Sometimes if there is a lot of hair, I don't know if this Photoshop has it, but you can also come to select and mask. When you come to select and mask, you can press select subject. In some versions of Photoshop, you will see something like a refined hair. When you see refined hair, it will refine the hair, right? But this refine edge brush, whatever. But this select subject works way better than this normal subject sometimes, right? So now that we have selected subject, all we need to press is OK. My screen is not showing OK because of how I placed the Photoshop settings, but you would see OK on your system if you're following me. Press OK and boom, you have this, right? It's not all that perfect, but at least you can see some hair. Now you notice that this one is here, Alright, so let's try using this one, subject. Selecting subject. So now the beauty of selecting subject is that you can adjust it on your own. So now let's try let me start using the lasso tool from here. So this is the what? Wait. Let's go again, please. Okay, it's still there. So now this is the lasso tool. If you notice, this is where I'm working on. If I press this is plus, this is minus. There's a shortcut for it. If you are on this, once you click alternate, look at the symbol. Look at the symbol, the plus symbol. If I remove my hand from alternate, you see plus. If I click my hand, hold alternate, you will see minus, right? So that's how it works. But to not confuse you, let's do it this way. Once you click on this one that is looking like, there is one that is new selection. There's this one. After that new selection, there's one that shows merging and minusing. That is plus and minus, right? Let's not go to this. So now we want to plus because we want to add this hand into the image. So what do? We just drag, click down, let's click and drag, like as if you're drawing across it, and you put it back to the plus. It grabs it. Do you get? So that's how you, and if you make a mistake, Ctrl Z, right? That's the universal way to undo any mistake, right? Only in systems. Ctrl Z, you zoom in. Zoom in. The shortcut for zooming is alternate. Just drag your mouse back or up. If you drag your mouse up, as if you drag up, that's zoom in. If you drag down, that's zoom out, right? To zoom left, to pan left and right is Control. Drag up, that's your left. Drag down, that is right. Right? Zoom in, remember, zoom in, alternate, drag down, zoom out, drag up, zoom in, right? So stick around, there's more to learn. Then just drag up for normal drag down for normal drag down. So that's it. That's another shortcut I told you we'll be learning on this part. So I want to zoom in so I can get a very good detail, and I will just do that and get on with it. I will admit sometimes that this is quite disturbing and stressing to do, but at the same time, it's good for the experience and makes you, it gives you kind of an edge, if you know what I'm saying. So we don't necessarily need to get all these hairs, right? Because I don't think we'll be needing that in the design at the end of the day. So once we have this, what do? We come here, click, and yeah, we have that. I think we can work with this, right? Hands are not cut out. So that's how you do for this lasso tool, right? We're going to also do it at the third image, which might be the hardest, which is this one. So let's close this eye panel. Toggle it off, toggle it on, toggle it off, toggle it on. Now we have this. Now let's do this. This is the hardest. So subject, that's all we're doing for today. If you know how to use this, we're good. Then we'll merge all of them into, then that's the design, because I will send you the images and you work on them. So yes, now as usual, come to our lasso tool. It's always in plus. We zoom in and continue. You can zoom into this box, because the more you zoom in, the more you can get more details. In my head, right? In my head, this is my imaginary line for my Papa's car. I believe if you follow me well, you can. I don't know why this is happening. But we move regardless. So we have this, right? And boom. And if you zoom out, it has captured something that looks like the back of my head. That's how it is. So I just need to capture this part of my ear too, and boom. Then remove some parts that are looking excess. from here like this. I don't know why it's hanging, but I think it's a problem of the mouse or that I'm not pressing it down well. I don't know. Now I'm using the shortcut, so it's quite a bit easier. I'm not going to minus, but I'm minusing because I'm using alternate, right? I'm using alternate. I'm using alternate to choose between plus and minus. So let me still tell you again in case you can learn that one. Automatically, if you look here, you will see that it's in plus. If you want to put it in minus, just hold alternate and drag where you want to drag, and it will move it, if you get. So this, I'm not going to hasten this up. You need to see how it is done so that you can also get the idea of it too. So if you zoom out, you have a fuller image of my contour. Anyways, now let's go to the eyes and the cap. So now let's zoom in. Remember, your zooming is alternate. Drag your mouse off. Not drag your mouse off. That thing you use, I don't know what they call it. That thing in the center of your mouse that's used to drag up and down. Yeah, just drag it. That's how you do it. So now onto this one, we have this. We drag this down, boom, right? And zoom out. You see, we have this already. And from the not so good image, we already have this. But now I have to do something because I don't understand what this is. But let's go. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of mistake in Photoshop. But you get what I'm saying. So let's adjust. Let's come to minus now so that I don't still confuse. And I just drag from here out. I think this is okay. Yeah, boom. So I don't know why this is here, but for the sake of this class, we will not start again. We'll just continue. So now we have this, we drag it up, right? We have this woman, we have this woman too, right? So now let me teach you for this one. So we have this one. How do I remove this? Because if I click on subject, it might or it will give me, it didn't, right? Because it doesn't even notice this as a subject. So it's giving me this. And if I click here, this is what I have, right? And I don't want that. Right, so I need to remember Control D is to deselect in case if you select something you don't like, or just Control Z it. Universal undo of mistakes. So now this is my best tool in Lasso tool, the polygon, because all you just have to do is to click on a starting point like this, zoom in so that you be comfortable, and just move your hand, just drag your hand don't drag, just how, figure it out, and boom, right? And see the way I'm moving my hand, the more as I'm moving my hand, it's following me. So I don't stress. I don't leave a level of stress, you know what I'm saying? So let's say I click here. You can zoom in and zoom out as you're doing it, but I don't. Yeah, I zoom out. I click here. Boom. I click here. Boom. I come here, straight up. Boom. I come up here. Boom. You see how easy it is? Sweet. You should try it out. You like it. Then when you come to the close-up, you see this zero mark and boom. Automatically you've selected it. And what do you just do? You just click this guy here, Look for it. And boom. Sweet, right? From that background, we have this already, right? Yeah, so that's it. From this to this, right? Sweet. Yeah. So now that's how you use your lasso tool. So now I want to focus on eraser tool, right? So we're going to add this guy. We're going to add this lady. Control T. Let's put the lady in the front. Yeah. I just like her picture. It's nice. So let's put her in the front. Drag. This is to centralize. If you click here, you put that on the side. Click here, put on the side. Click here, put that in the middle. Up, down, middle. Then normal middle. Then going down, back. Right? Now let's use this. So we use these two images, right? So remember, Control T is to transform. And when you left click, right click, you see all these options. Control T, okay, let me do it this way so that I don't confuse you. I have this image, right? If I press Control T, let's transform. If you don't remember, you can just come here, edit, and I think you see transform here. Boom. Right? You can rotate, right? And drag. Just drag like this, but I don't like that, so I just right click, flip horizontal. Now she's facing the side I want her to face because she'll be behind this leaf. So what I do is I still Control T again and make her smaller. And while doing that, it has to be in comparison to this leaf. So her icon has to be toggled on, right? Icon has to be toggled on because this is going to be a full-on image. Right now you get where I'm going, right? So I put this guy behind this man and I zoom in on the man, right? Yes. So now you can see that this image of me, right, is touching ground. This lady's one is not touching ground. So what do we do? This is where this guy comes in. This guy called the brush tool, right? But mind you, this sign here is showing cancel. So for you to be able to work on anything, you have to click it and allow it, right? Now, normally when you're showing brush, I don't know why, sometimes it's crazy. It shows this, sometimes it shows circle, right? So now let's click on this lady and see if it will show circle. It's not showing circle. Let's take it to clear. So now let me look for a background. Let's look for a background together. Let's say we use this background. I will send this background to, boom, I have this background. I'll put it behind all of them. Right? Now I'm going to teach you something like a discount. And should I use the word discount or like adding something? Now, when you come here, I want to adjust this. If you notice, this lady's image is the same tone with this image, but this image is not the same tone because the place it was, because of the condition under which it was taken, right? So now we have to treat that image. So how do we treat the image? We have to toggle it and adjust. Come to hue and saturation, right? And when we come to hue and saturation, we drag till we see something close to that, right? So just play around. I think I like this. This is -3 already. So now what do I do then? I still adjust again. I just go to all the adjustment I can adjust, right? I come to let's go to filter, camera raw filter, because that's where you see the whole thing, right? So camera raw filter, and it's loading. This is my image. I come here and increase temperature, right? That's just what you do. Increase temperature, contrast it, reduce it a bit so it doesn't look somehow. Clarity, texture, always remember to at least noise reduction. Reduce the noise a bit because this picture has a lot of, so you can also come here and put your mid-tones in yellow. Put your highlights somewhere around red and see the difference. From this, it will go to this. You see? Boom, magic. Is it magic? I mean magic. Anyways, we have that, right? So that is fixed already, right? Did you learn? If you didn't get it, you can go back. On the next tutorial, I'll teach you how to adjust skin tones. But for this one, just lasso tool and eraser tool. So now for this image, I want to clean here so that it can be on the same distance. So now I want to blend this lady with the background. What do? I come to brush tool, I click on her, I allow it, then I go to clear option clear, then I just reduce. I can come here and drag down, right? Or I remember in the first tutorial I said the after P, first key after P is to increase. Look at this. If I press it, it's reducing. Then the second key after P, the second keyboard after P, if I press it, it increases. So I'm going to reduce and go. And if I touch it, yeah, this is fair enough. And I blended it and boom. You see? That's how you get it. Now for this, I think mine is a bit too warm, so I can just come here and desaturate it a bit. Yes, this is looking sweet already. What do I do here? I come here, I increase a bit, then I clean. Increase a bit and I clean. Boom. Right? So both are blended already. This is already making a very fine design. Designs don't need to have a lot of kini in there. Now, to give a universal blend, I think I still need to blend this lady. Just small. Just blend her sides, right? Boom, 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 right? Yes, that's how you use the blending something. Then, to give a universal blend, you see that my image is on this lady, my icon. If I select this, it's on her. I select this, it's on her. I come here. You see this guy? If I click him, you will see solid color gradients. I have to go to gradient. Now this gradient gives a general black something. So now when I come here and this is angle. If I drag here, the black will go up. If I drag here, it will be in the side. If I drag here, it will be inside. So I want it to be here, right? It's like where it's going towards. So I can just put it in 90 by myself. You see why graphics design is maths. So when I come here, I click on this image. See, yeah, focus on my mouse, right? I click on this image, I drag down so that to be clear, yeah. Then I drag up for a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? So if this one that's down, if I double click it, it takes me straight to color. If I click it once and come and click here, it's still the same thing. So now this is, remember I told you I drop out to. When I click it, I have this, I make it darker a bit, right? Boom. Remember, it has to be the same color so that this thing will not be looking somehow. Boom. You see that difference? See, look here. And boom. You see that difference? Good. So now we have this, and this is it. This is what we're doing. So just ASAP. So once you have this here, it will be blocking other designs. You'll not be able to do much. So what you do is you lock it because it's covering all of them so that you can touch other designs, right? So now here, I just want to do a little bit of touch up. I like to touch up my images, which I'd like to see in your design. Just come here, clarity, just clarity it a bit, add small texture, add small contrast. Then you come here, sharpen and noise reduction. Boom. I will do the, you see what I'm saying? Then you come here, you do the same thing for this lady. Boom. If you didn't get what I did, when you adjust an image and you want the same setting, you just click on an image you have not adjusted, press filter and press camera raw filter up. This is the normal one here, but this one automatically pastes the former setting you have done on that lady, right? But I still want to add small because this lady, I don't know, a picture is quite rough a bit, so I can just sharpen it here. You see how sharp it is? Then I reduce noise so that face can be smooth. Noise reduction, then boom and boom. Look at it. Ooh, sweet. Did you get it? So that's just it. Oh, we're done for this. So I want to blend this lady a bit into the background. So what I do is I just clean here, clean this hair a bit. No. Control Z, remember. Sorry about that. Control Z. And boom. So now that's it. In case if you want to add text, add your own text. Give me any title of your choice. Please, I would like to get this before we go on. So let's say I don't have any title. Well, give me a title of your choice when it's your own turn. Right? Good. In the next one, I'll be teaching you how to download fonts. Please remind me, I'll be teaching you how to download fonts. And that's all for this class. We're done. Thank you very much. remember you can also add this bad boy. Okay, now I have an idea. See, we're almost done with the class now, but I had to go on again. Can just adjust it. I'm trying to adjust. I'll teach us adjustments in the next class. I keep saying pause. Yeah. The more you drag this down, you dark here. The more you drag this up, you add more lights to the lighter part, and boom. Right? So if we drag it under this guy, we have this. Right? Then we can drag him up a bit. I will say is then we can now use the eraser to blend his bum part. Then when we zoom in, we reduce a bit, then we blend this guy so that it doesn't show that something is there. Boom. Right? Then it's looking like graphic designer's concert. Right? So this is what I want to see in your assignment. It's not hard. Follow the class. Thank you very much. We're done. Bye until next class.